Good morning, everyone. We are coming to you live via Facebook streaming, via YouTube streaming, and also via Skype online. Why is it so difficult to be around a living master? Why is it so difficult to be around a living master? It is said, I have posted it and it is true. If you come across a living master, surrender to him. What does surrender means? Do we really understand? Your surrender is not complete until you continue to ask in your prayers for this and that. We surrender and then we say to the Master, Master, can I get a good job? Please do a prayer that I get a good job. Or I am having some problems, this and that. This is not surrender. Surrender is that of a drop in the ocean and it loses its identity. It happened. There was a particular chieftain known as Nawab of Balkh. He had a slave. He asked the slave, how would you like me to keep you? How would you like me to take care of you? The answer that slave gave is beautiful. He said, now that I am surrendered to you, slave means surrender to you, but slave is considered as a bad word. How does it matter my will? I will be happy as you want to keep me, as you wish to take care of me. The chieftain asked what you would like to eat. Anything that you would like to give me to eat. Where would you like to sleep? Wherever you ask me to sleep. There is no will of yours anymore. But in modern psychology, this is considered as slavery. Slavery is unwillingful control. And when you surrender to a master, no one has forced you to do. Out of your own free will, you have chosen that path. And whatsoever is the will of the divine, you flow with that. One of the freedom fighters, Ram Prasad Bismil, he had his prayer. Malik teri raza rahe aur tu hi tu rahe. Malik is referred to God. God only thy will should remain, and you alone remain. बाकी न मैं रहूं न मेरी आरज़ू रहे, neither I remain nor my desires remain. जब तक बदन में जान, as long as there is life force in my body, बस तेरी ही जुस्तुजू रहे, there remain only thy name. This is surrender. You have surrendered to the Master. Chachaji used to say that worldly surrender, that I am very enfeeble, my mind is fickle, I do not have any resources, then how can I surrender to you? What do I surrender to you? This is one aspect. The second is your own ego. Now, simple things do you observe in your life? You ask your son or daughter to keep a watch on the time because you didn't had your watch on and time was not around you. So you told your daughter, your son or someone in the house, remind me after 5 minutes. But then you happen to put on your watch, you have time on you. You had told someone to keep the watch on the time. The person reminds you after 5 minutes. What normally we say? We say, I know it. I know it. Is it right to say I know it? Or it should be said, thank you for reminding me. A simple thing, a very simple. If you are aware, you will be noticing such moments of lapse of consciousness, even if it happens to a master. And if it happens to a master, it is not a shortcoming. It is a methodology how to teach the others of the simple things that remain unnoticed in your life. But in case of the master, it does not remain unnoticed. But what we do, instead of that, we start finding the faults in the master. You also do the same thing. If the master tells the disciple, and that to a disciple who is closely connected, firstly, those who are closely connected, they cannot remain your disciple. Neither the children, nor the wife, nor the people around. And somehow if the disciples happen to be around and you give them the freedom to come close to you, then